My friend described the figure just as horrifically as it appeared from the distance to us that night.
Damn, multiple
We
witnesses.
never saw her again.
Au revoir, Crunchable Tablets. Snoopaloo here, and it's late, it's dark, getting darker, sooner and sooner. Ooh, 'tis the season. Spooky season, that is, and I don't have a joke, I don't have anything prepared for this one. True stories with video footage by Mr. Nightmare. We're checking out this one for a change. Making it a bit more special. We don't get to check out this channel as often as some other channels, but it's a shame. I like it. No, oh god, it's like I really do like it, and it sounds like I'm dissing it. I'm not. Mr. Nightmare, keep up the. Oh god, please support the channel.
I live in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. It was a Tuesday night. I was laying on my bed trying to get some
Oh shoot, it's Tuesday night right now.
about 3 hours until I decided to get up and take a walk around my neighborhood just to clear my head. It was 2
You
in the
ever do
morning.
that?
I was walking down the street
Ooh,
when I remembered
2
there's
in
an
the morning.
abandoned building in our neighborhood. I decided to visit it. People say that this building is haunted, and I've always wanted to see what's inside of it.
He wants to. Well, I would too, actually. For real, I'd check it out. 2 in the morning, hell yeah. Haunted house.
Just to let you guys know, my phone works completely fine. There's no problem with it. The place was really dark. The only source of light in that building was from my phone.
His
Took me
phone
a
works
couple of
perfectly
seconds
fine.
to realize I was inside a small room. I walked out the door into the hallway.
Something to keep in mind if there's any technical issues.
Commentary while recording to make it look cool. I got out
be
of
the ghost,
apartment
not the
and
phone.
into the main hall of the building. Here's a picture of the main hall.
Creepy, I'll give him that. It's a creepy building. Or house.
I went there to investigate. When I got close to the room, I heard a clicking noise from the first door. I
A
was frozen
clicking?
for a split second. I walked back to the main hall, still recording. Then I heard a loud sound of metal dropping on concrete. I almost crapped my pants. I wanted to get the hell out of there, but something inside me told me to go upstairs and find out what it was.
Oh man, it's a homeless person, isn't it? You gotta watch out for them squatters.
I'm into paranormal stuff, and when I suddenly felt cold,
Wait.
I firmly believed something was going on here.
Paranormal?
I should have turned back, but I still wanted to see where that sound came from.
Mr. Nightmare?
There were 4 apartments on each floor. I investigated all 4 of them and saw
Yeah.
nothing. A chill ran down my spine when I realized the whole second floor and the ground floor were covered in sand. There was no concrete and no sign of anything metal. The cold temperature on the floor and the fact that I was alone gave me the chills. I hurried down the stairs, made my
Freaky.
way back to the apartment, climbed out through the window, and ran back to my home. When I got home, I drank gallons of water, calmed myself down, and took out my phone. I wanted to hear
You
that
drank a
sound
lot of
again,
water?
so I played the video. And to my horror, the audio on the video was messed up. My commentary
Oh.
wasn't there at all. Like I said earlier, there's no problem with my phone. It works fine. Fast forward to December. I was going through my gallery, and I came across that video. I decided to play it. I fast forwarded to the part where I heard the sound, and surprisingly, that sound is clearly heard in the video. I don't know how it could be heard clearly, but here's a small clip from the video.
Wait, so what?
I got goosebumps and closed my phone. I promised myself not to go near that building ever again.
Damn.
Your journey requires Liberty Mutual. They customize your car.
Liberty Mutual is not a sponsor, but their ad is playing. Story 2. Okay, that was pretty good. Brief footage, but
Let me start out by saying I was a non-believer of the paranormal until this night.
ghosts do be messing with your phone as well.
The owner and multiple people who lived there all told me that it was haunted by demons, and me being the new guy to the group, I needed to be initiated.
Don't mess with demons. Another paranormal story. Alright, I'm I'm excited. Is that in the title? Don't even know the title. No, it's just as scary.
I went behind them to record them and see if we could get any proof of the demon. My friend went to open the closet, and that's when I got spooked by a loud audible crash in the closet and ran away. My friend thought it was hilarious, and after more convincing, dragged me back inside the house to record him.
Someone ran out, but there was a loud noise. Door slam. I got stories.
Dude, I just heard shit in the closet.
Speaking of which...
Yo, bro.
Is this TikTok or what? I don't think so.
Fuck. Hey. What the fuck? Oh, shit!
He's... Alright, this seems pretty genuine. Oh.
Fuck! Look at this fucking video! Chase, look at this!
Dude, I saw it. Fuck. Get the hell out of there, dude!
The closet opening and closing, loud knocking and windows being tapped on. All the while I captured orbs outside of the room, but a little later on we had things thrown at us from an unknown place.
Oh, I've had stuff thrown at me.
Into my leg, and one more land inches away from my buddy's leg.
I have it on video.
Damn,
you were making that shit.
Haunted.
Wait, if you're there, then who's throwing shit?
Huh? I just came back from smoking with Roy. Yeah. They just passed by, I took a hit, and they kept walking.
I'm scared.
We have actual fucking proof of that ghost.
They have proof. I believe it.
Only to have our car alarm go off as we opened the car door. When we got home, my buddy showered and said his back hurt, and when I checked, I saw he had multiple scratches up and down his back, as you can see in this image.
Whoa. And scratches were in 3. That is demonic. Damn. Don't mess with that stuff.
But as soon as we came up the hill, we saw a weird-looking figure in the distance. It looked like an abnormally tall woman covered in a sheet of some sort.
Slender woman?
Neck tied with a string or a rope. This is the video we took of the figure.
Witches. Is that as close as they're willing to get? It is freaky. It looks like the nun.
Honestly, it reminded us of the movie The Nun.
Anything.
It was really hard to see since it was totally dark and the street lights weren't exactly the brightest.
The Exorcist.
It was moving very slowly, and it was waddling left and
Nightmare
right.
on Elm
Like
Street
he was drunk
3.
or injured or something. We couldn't figure out if it was walking our way or not because it was moving so slowly. It was a really disturbing sight at that moment, at that hour of the night. After half a minute of standing there, we realized it was walking towards us. We ran as fast as we could when we realized it didn't even have a visible face or just anything to take note of specifically.
It's either a figure or a kooky person in a sheet who lives in the neighborhood.
My friend described the figure just as horrifically as it appeared from the distance to us that night.
Damn, multiple witnesses.
Never saw her again. Our family friend,
that house
Buddy for the sake of this video,
looks like the one in Capone.
Something paranormal. It started when he moved into a new house.
Great Philip Seymour Hoffman movie.
Experiencing paranormal activity, such as shadows and voices. One night, Buddy
shadows, voices, oh my.
Upon doing some moving in the basement, he found something that he had not seen prior to the move-in. He found a stolen cemetery wreath. This made partial sense because the town cemetery was in walking distance of the house.
Really?
Buddy was aggravated with the activity going on in his new home. So out of anger, he snapped the cemetery wreath, and in his own words, "When I snapped the wreath, every dog in that town started howling. There must have been 20 dogs all howling at the same time. I was scared to death." After that, the activity worsened, and they had no choice but to move. But it seems the activity followed them to every house they went to.
Oh no.
Recently, they've had some of the worst experiences in this apartment they currently live in. They decided to set up a
strobe light or fluorescent light. Is that what those lights look like to cats?
Crazy. What Buddy found on the phone was horrifying. He woke up at 3 to review some footage and found a 5-second video that had been taken after the previous recording had stopped. Keep in mind, they have no pets, no children that live with them, no TV or radio was on at the time, and both
Okay.
Buddy and Pam were in bed when this happened. You can clearly see something pick up the phone and a female voice speak into it. I can assure you that is not Pam's voice or any other voice that they're familiar with. Everyone thinks it says, "Did you tell Daddy to rape me?" But you guys take a listen for yourself and come to your own conclusion.
Okay.
You tell Daddy you raped me.
That's a clear voice.
One of Buddy and Pam's daughters died from an overdose. She was 30 years old and 7 months pregnant and a mother of 4, getting ready to be 5. Could this video have something to do with it? We don't know. But if it is a coincidence, then it sure is one hell of a scary one.
I'll say. That was pretty good. First one was kind of okay, but everyone after that was, ooh. Know what I mean? Oh man, yeah, that was pretty damn freaky. You know, that last video, the fact that that wasn't another person in the room. Clearest EVP, I think it's called. But yeah, wow. I've heard in a long time. You know what? Mr. Nightmare may actually have come up with something here. You know what? He can potentially, like, what's the phrase? Grab hold of a particular niche. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of videos out there that are like short and without proper context, you know, don't make a whole lot of sense, like the one we just saw. It's like, yeah, that was just someone saying something weird in the background. You need someone to explain to you the background, the situation, what's going on, what has been happening. And with Mr. Nightmare combining scary stories with, you know, those kind of clips that you probably, you know, won't see as often in, you know, a Nuke's Top 5 or Sir Spooks or anything like that. So, yeah, that's cool. Hoping to see more. I liked it. Anyway, I really dug it. What he was trying to do there. What he did do. And if you got a kick out of me getting a kick out of him, you'll probably also get a kick out of, am I able to? Yeah. That one, right there. I'm Snoopaloo. Have a good evening. Good evening, like that spooky.